All right, what's up, Ships? This is Coach Matt coming at you with some enthusiasm and energy on a rainy, crummy day where I heard the high is a record low today. But that is not an excuse for us not to get trained, and it is not an excuse to not run outside. We have this amazing semi-permeable membrane that covers the exterior of our skeleton that's called your skin, and it will not melt if you get wet. So don't worry about running, right? We're gonna jog, we gotta warm up. I wanna start off today, I wanna show you, this is exactly how I would do the workout, right? I went to the Google Drive link that I sent out over Final Forms. I opened up at-home workouts. I scrolled down until I got to 9/9/2020, and I opened it up, and I see Wednesday, 9/9/2020, full body strength circuit, warm up. All right, let's start there. Jog 3 to 5 minutes. Set a stopwatch or take your timer on your phone. Just jog out 2.5 minutes or 2 minutes. Jog back, all right? Next, we're gonna do muscle activation 3 times through each. 10 reps of a stick pass through. So all you need is like a broomstick, a PVC pipe, any of these things will do, right? 10 reps of a pass through. So we're just loosening up the shoulders. Get that done. Next, what's next? 10 cone balance reach, right? So let's say I don't have a cone, but I do have like a dumbbell or a dinner plate or a younger brother's Lego creation. I'll set it on the ground and we're just practicing balance, right? So I want you to stand on one foot, reach down, touch that object on the floor a couple feet away from you with one hand, reach down, touch it with the other hand, and then rotate. And let's do the other leg and the other arm, reach down, touch. Get about 10 reps of that in all different combinations, right? Use the other leg, reach behind you, but we're practicing using that balance in a controlled scenario, and that will yield better balance in an uncontrolled or chaotic scenario like in a game or in a match, okay? Next, we'll do reverse lunge to toe touch. So reverse lunge, and then I want you to twist a little bit, stand up, swing that leg and touch that toe. So get 5 reps of that on each side. If you want to spend a little extra time stretching out in the bottom position, that's fine. All right. Last one is an assisted squat stretch. So if you want to use an object on the ground, get down low, or use, say, like a door frame or a bench or a chair. Get down as low as you can get, hamstrings resting on your calves. Stretch out, push your elbows out against your knees, get a great stretch in the hips before we get started today. All right, next, getting to the meat of the workout, we're gonna be doing sets of 20, and what that means is you gotta select a weight or an object or a range of motion that allows you to do 20 reps unbroken. You can break after the set is done, but I don't want you to break during the set. We have 3 exercises we're gonna do, and I want you to get 2 to 4 rounds of it. You can play that depending on your level of fitness or the weight of the object you have. If you have only a light object, maybe we do 3 rounds, 4 rounds. If you have a heavier object, maybe 2 rounds is okay, right? You guys try to make that adult decision for yourselves. The first movement is a lunge with a stick overhead, right? So you take whatever your stick was, whether it's a broomstick or a PVC pipe, and we're doing 20 lunges. So alternating left and right, 10 reps on each side. The next one we're gonna do is a ground to overhead. So now I've got a dumbbell, but you can just as easily use a backpack with weights in it. You could use a medicine ball. You could use a cinder block, anything that's relatively heavy. But I want you to think about good posture, staying in your athletic stance when you go down, grabbing that weight from the ground, and then in one explosive movement, drive it up overhead. And I'm alternating left and right until I get to 20, right? When I get to 20 reps, then I'm gonna do a thruster, right? Thruster is a combo of a front squat and a push press. And I'm gonna get 10 reps on each arm, or if I'm doing a 2-handed object, I'm just gonna do 20 in a row, making sure I get to the full bottom of the squat every rep, all right? So once you get through 2 to 4 rounds of that, something in the range of like 20 to 25 minutes, then we're gonna finish with a trunk or a core complex, all right? So we got a couple different movements, and again, you can have your phone sitting out in front of you so you can keep track of where you're at in the progression. But 3 times through, we're gonna do a left elbow plank. So I'm on my left-hand side, my right arm should be on my hip, not resting on the ground. and that makes you do all the work with that outside obliques on the left side. Then we're gonna do a right arm plank or right elbow plank. And then we're gonna do what's called the hollow hold. So the hollow hold, you're gonna lay on your back, and then I want you to curl your body up off the ground until the only thing touching the ground is the middle of your back. And then we're trying to straighten our legs and our arms out to create a lot of tension in the abs. Hold that for 30 seconds. And then we're gonna do 20 V sit-ups. So the V sit-up, we're starting with your legs straight out and your arms straight out, just like an inch off the ground. And then I want you to sit up and try to touch your toes. Do 20 reps of that V sit-up. 10 push-ups, all the way down to the ground and all the way up. Even if you have to use your knees a little bit to get up, I want to see you get your chest and chin to the ground every rep. We do that, and then rest a couple minutes and do that again. And the same thing on the core circuit. Get 3 rounds, right? If you feel great, go for 4. The whole thing altogether should take less than an hour. I want to make sure you guys stretch out a little bit when you finish quads, hamstrings, and abs, all right? And that's it for today. Hopefully the rain stops. We'll get outside some more. All right, take care, guys. We'll see you for tomorrow's workout.